Hey, I'm just going to test this out. I'm going to let it roll, and I'm doing it mostly so I can go back and I can check the internet connection when I view it. And so if there's no guest on here, we're okay with that. So I'm just going to show you what I have. And it looks like I'm on my phone, and it looks like my connection is really good. I got a new router today and a new Wi-Fi extender. So hopefully it's broadcasting and it's not herky-jerky like it was the other day. Anyway, I went to JoAnn Fabrics the other day, and I got this. This was like $4.99 a yard, and it is polyester knit. And I'm going to make some mask out of it. I'm going to try to sublimate names on it for a friend. They're going back in person, and she wanted masks with her students' names on it. And I'm like, I can do that for you. So I got a bunch of that. And then I found this was on sale, and I'm going to make some scrunchies out of this after watching. Oh, hey, Evamar. Does it look good? Is it herky-jerky like it was before? I have a new router and a new Wi-Fi extender today, and I'm using my phone. So I'm using my direct connection using my Wi-Fi from my phone plus my internet connection. So hopefully it's looking good. Anyway, I'm going to show what I got from JoAnn Fabrics. So it's always better to have someone watching. Yes. Okay. That's good. All right. So I went back to the clearance section of the store yesterday, and they had this minky, I would call it minky fabric, and it looks like it's seasonal minky fabric. I'm not really sure, but they had this with stars on it. They had this pink with hearts on it. They had blue with hearts on it, and then they had this one with snowflakes. My granddaughter thinks she's Elsa, so I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to love something made with this. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to make her with it, but with this I was going to make some scrunchies out of it. I was looking, my daughter told me to use velvet. And then I also bought this. This is it feels like it's knit, but it feels like it's brushed knit. So it feels like it's what do they call it? Shoot, why can't I think of it? I can't even think of the name of it is. Microfiber. It's microfiber. That's what it feels like. But anyway, I'm going to make a scrunchie out of this. I've watched so many of. Oh, hey Barb. I'm so glad you checked in. You have an Avance 1501C. That's cool. I still learn about mine every single day, and I keep working on it. And I'm so glad you guys came on to see if this worked well. I was just showing some fabric that I got from JoAnn. Anyway, this was the deal on this. It was on the clearance, and it was 50% off. So I think this one might have been $8 a yard. It was regularly like $16.99 a yard. One was $19.99 a yard, but it feels so good. And my daughter told me to try using velvet. And so this feels like velvet. It's really minky. And I'm going to try to make some headbands out of it. And I ended up spending, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these I got 2 yards of this one because I'm going to make something out of it for my, hey, is it Ilya? Hi there, how are you? Just checking out my camera, seeing how it's working. And I thought, all right, well, I'm just going to show my fabric. And I really want to go back because my last live that I did on Steamyard, I was trying to use a different connection. And when I went back and I replayed it, it was awful. And I'm like, I apologize for the awfulness of it. But I'm trying this on my telephone, and I got a new router today and a new Wi-Fi extender. So I'm glad to hear that it's not breaking up. It's not going in and out, and it's got a good connection. But anyway, I'm going to make some scrunchies out of these for, and I'm going to try to sell them. I went online and that XXL, I don't know if you've looked those up before. I mean, scrunchies are super easy to make, by the way, but this girl that is, that owns the company XXL that makes the really fat, big, uh, scrunchies, she sells those for $23.99 each. $23.99 each. Thank you, Barb, for telling me I sound good. So anyway, can you imagine? I wouldn't sell them for $23.99 because I think that's really, really super expensive, but she's making loads of money at $23.99. So I'm like, all right, if I buy this and I buy $10, if each one of these yards costs $10 and I sell one for $10, I've made my fabric price, and then I can make as much money as I want to off of it. But I want to try to figure out something. Anybody have an idea? If you think you're Elsa, if you're a little girl and you think you're Elsa, do you think I should make her a blanket out of it? Or I have already made her a hooded cape, and she loves it. It's got an Elsa head on the top of it. But if you have any ideas, type it in the chat box there and let me know of what I could possibly make it with her. I was thinking of like even making another cape with it because I was thinking a dress. I could make her a dress because she loves to dress up. She literally will put her dress over top of her pajamas, and she is immediately, as soon as she comes home from daycare, she has to put her dress up dresses on. She's 2 and she'll be 3 in June. Anyway, she's so funny. So anyway, thank you guys for just checking on and letting me know how it went as far as the sound is going and what it sounds like. That you've made my day for just signing on and just checking it out. So I was going to actually cut one if y'all want to hang out with me and just watch what I'm going to do. I also went to the Dollar Tree and this was super cool. I hadn't been to the Dollar Tree in a while, obviously, but I went into the craft section at the Dollar Tree. I got some stuff for my students. We're learning symmetry. So we're going to do some butterflies, and I haven't figured out what I want to do with the felt, but I'm going to do something. But this was $1 a piece at the Dollar Tree. And I'll figure something out craft wise for my students to do. But check this out. You know, fat quarters are really expensive, right? Well, Dollar Tree is selling fat quarters. So I got these super cute yellow and white polka dots. I got these that look like a bandana. I thought that was really cute with spring. And then I got these 3 right here with little bitty spring flowers on them. And I figured I could either use them as far as like appliques are concerned, but I'm a mask maker. Let me show you my mask I have to finish up tonight. And I have a local store that orders masks from me. So this is my second order from her, and I just make a variety of them. So I've made masks. So I'm a mask maker. So I thought those fabrics were really sweet to make some mask out of. Here's one. And I just have to top stitch them tonight and put the elastic on them. And then I use Dollar Tree goodie bags. And I put them in a Dollar Tree goodie bag, and I put a little thank you note on them, and then they put them in their store and they sell them. They mark them up and they sell them. But here's some of the other prints that I have on there. That one, that one, that one, and that one. And I just started doing this for this particular store, and I actually have to make a monogram chart to show what kind of monograms, because they're a gift boutique, and so they want to use me to offer their monogram services. I like the polka dots. Nearest Dollar Tree is, oh, it's a 40. Really? I have one like 10 seconds away from me. But hey, Hobby Lobby is that 45 minutes. Thanks, Barb. Thanks, Evelyn. But so anyway, I've got these masks, and they don't even put them on consignment for me. They buy them straight up as if they were buying them from a vendor, and then they mark them up and they sell them. And but they want to offer monogram services to their customers so that they can custom monogram whatever they purchase from them. And so they're going to use me, which I'm so excited about that. So that's super, super cool. And then I bought these other things where I had to cut this out. This is actually non-slip rug underlay. And I'm going to cut it apart into little circles. And I teach second grade, and I'm always looking for something for the kiddos to do. But this is something that I've used for a while. And I'm going to give them some yarn, some strings of yarn, about 10 different colors of yarn. And they're going to use this and weave, because we're learning about Indians. So they're going to learn to weave with this. So I got to get this prepared and cut. But I went ahead and got all of my supplies, because I'm a virtual teacher and I teach remotely, and all of my students stay with me are all virtual learners. And so I've got to get everything prepared, and then I send it home and the parents come pick it up. So that's what I'm trying to do, is to get that situated. But anybody have any ideas to do with the felt? I was thinking about making some little pouches and putting a little maybe sublimate on it, because it's polyester, making all little personal baggies for the kids. I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't thought about it. It just depends on how much work it would cost or take to do it. But I thought, how cute was that? $1 a roll at the Dollar Tree. And so anyway, my JoAnn haul that I did, I ended up spending for all of this, because I got my teacher discount and I got a $10 off for spending so much. All total, it ended up being $69.26, and I saved $31.47. So I didn't think that was bad at all, especially because this is really, really, if you could just feel how amazingly soft all of this fabric is. I might even make a mask out of this one for my daughter, because my daughter, let's see, I already put them in a bag. Can't show you now because they're all sealed up, but I'm sending these to Texas. She has to wear a mask every day. Hey, Nero, is it Nairo or Nero? Nero. How are you? I'm just checking out my camera, and I've had no glitches. Everybody's been on here. They said I sound great and great connection. We upgraded my internet at home today, so I'm just trying to check out the connection now. But these are all made out of knit fabric for my daughter. And she bought the fabric at Hobby Lobby for me and then sends it to me. So I've got some cactus one in here, and I've got feathers and some gold dots on a sweet pink background. So I've got those ready to send to her. And I got bags of scrunchies and bows for my granddaughters. And I did do this. This was fun. I sublimated on ribbon, 5-inch ribbon, and I put their names on them. And I mean, it's just going to look super cute when they put it on, and they love them. I showed them on the camera already. So when you stretch it out, you can still see the name, but they loved that they would have their names on them. So I did embroider one of them, and my stitching wasn't that great, but my little granddaughter won't care. Which one was it? I don't even know which one it was now, but it's somewhere in here. But I'm trying out some different files and stuff, and I really want to just stitch and make their names on it and offer that out. But anyway, so what are you guys up to tonight? Anybody doing anything fun? So not bad for just to be in an impromptu come on live moment. Got 5 of you watching it. So give me a like if you like it. But anyway, thanks. I thought they were super adorable. You just finished a a Barbie fabric mask for your granddaughter. Oh, that's sweet. They live in Texas and they're little. So there's one's 5 and one's 2. The 2-year-old will not keep the mask on. I've made mask after mask after mask, and she will not keep them on. So I was trying to finish up the package for Texas, because I got to mail it to Texas. I've got to finish up these masks, and I've got to get them in the bags to for the store to be able to resell them. And then I also have this right here that I'm going to do. I've got to get this cut out. I've got it all set up. I've been making my patterns, and these are all of my vintage dress patterns. I don't know if you can see it. My little girls, I love to dress my little girls in those swing dresses. How many of you are in here old enough that know what a swing dress is? You said you're in North Central Minnesota in the sticks. Monogrammed mask, great big, a great idea. I monogram my mask all the time. And actually, I just finished all of the monogramming ones, and they've been picked up. But they sell, and I sell those. I don't sell my mask really expensively. If they're nothing on them, I make them $5. And if I monogram them, they're 10, and they sell like crazy. So now you're cooking and wrapping up for the night. Nero, you had no power most of the day. Ooh, yuck. I experienced that about a week ago. JoAnn's is 45 minutes from you also, Barb. Wow. And you made St. Patrick's Day earrings with Mylar as an underlay. Oh, that's cool. I made these. I've been watching Amber on Bingham Bliss, and she uses all of these plastic patterns, and I absolutely love them. So I've just been making them. So this is the pattern. It goes like this together, and then this is cut on the fold, and then this connects to the other shoulder. So it's a swing dress, and so it's crisscrossed in the back, and my granddaughters love them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some knit dresses out of them, and then make some bummies to go up underneath them. So I have 2 granddaughters. You have 2 daughters and 4 granddaughters. I have 2 daughters and two daughters, and one has two daughters. So yes, it's vinyl. It's marine vinyl, but actually I ordered some from the marine vinyl place off of Amazon. And then I went and found the exact vinyl from JoAnn Fabrics. It's cheaper at JoAnn Fabrics. Get the heaviest weight one that they have. And I want to say it's like $5.99 or $6.99 a yard. And it's regular price. So you can use their discount off of it and get it half price or either 40% off. So it's just vinyl, but get the heaviest weight one that you can, narrow. And then I just lay my pattern out flat and I roll it out on top of it. And so I got all of these made for the dresses. But the other thing that I'm doing, this is what the dress looks like in the back. That's the back of the dress. And then that would be the front of the dress, the pink one. So, but I've been making these. I made them for my daughters, and I make them for my granddaughters. And now I'm going to make them, and I'm going to sell them in my shop when I open the shop. I haven't opened it. That's what I'm trying to do, is trying to get, every time I try to do the stuff to to design for the shop that I want to open. I want to open an Etsy shop, and it would be a baby boutique. And oh, that's where those masks went to. I get like a gazillion mask orders, which I have right now. I'm like overloaded with making masks again. But anyway, I'm going to make the romper out of this fabric. Is that not sweet fabric? And I'm going to line it with this. And this has already been ordered. I made one the other day, and so the lady has already ordered it from me, and she wants her granddaughter's name embroidered on the front of it, and it says say Luna. So I've got to get that made. She's going to have that as her Easter outfit, and she doesn't know this yet, but I'm going to make a bow to go with it out of the same material, so it'll be matching. And I'm just going to do it because this is my first one that's been ordered like that, and I'm so excited. So anyway, well, I want to get busy and get to work. And it was nice chatting with you guys. And thanks for coming on live with me. And now at least I know this works. And so now I'm going to plan something to where I have a little bit more time and I can just hang out. Or if you want to hang out with me, you're certainly welcome. But thank you. And I'm glad that it went really good. So yes, it is very springy. So I've got a black and white polka dot one that I'm going to do. I've got someone that's going to be a model, a photographer that her daughter is 13 months old. And so I'm going to make all of my items for her to wear, and she's going to photograph them for me and get all of my professional pictures. So I can hopefully maybe get that Etsy shop running in the next maybe 2 months, next month and in 2 months, something like that. I don't have my own Discord. I just am a member of, I don't really know how to operate my own Discord. I'm just going to be honest. But I'm on Little Alessia Co's. I'm a member of Nita Fajitas. I'm a member on the Embroidery Nurses and the So Crafty Teacher. So I just joined I just am on those, and just you navigate around on those. But I do have a Facebook page where I do a Facebook group, is where I sell most of my stuff locally through the Facebook group. And I've sell it from all over, based on my friends. But it's my Facebook group page name is So Sandy Creates. It's SEW So Sandy SANDI Creates. And so you can go check out some of the things that I've made. Check out my pictures that I have, the photographs and stuff. And you can see some of the things that I make. I've been sewing for probably 40 plus years. So anyway, all right. Well, thanks a lot for hopping on. It was fun, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay. Bye. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, and it doesn't want to end for me. There we go.